What is up, nerds? The Immortal Nerd here, and welcome back to episode 8 of Sunday Chillin'. Man, oh man, oh man. It has been quite a while. It's been quite a while. My last Sunday Chillin' episode was the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie, I believe. No, I have not watched it yet. I did plan on going to the theaters and watch it, but that did not happen. So I guess I will wait until it becomes available on Crunchyroll, maybe, since they were the distributors for this movie. So either that or I would wait until it's available to order for digital release. But yeah, I did that. That was a while ago. So now we're back. We're back. Don't know how consistent I'm going to be yet. I just know I needed to get this done because, it's been sitting. It's been sitting for a while and I haven't had really the time or made the time to make this video. But here we are. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. So as you can see, my background, the first key visual for season 6 of My Hero Academia, aka Boku no Hero Academia. You can see Deku, aka Midoriya Izuku. And on the right side, you can see Shigaraki Tomura, which we know from season 5, I believe. I think it was the last season. Yeah, it was the last one. That is not his real name, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna go into that. I don't want to spoil it for anybody that has not seen the series yet, which I'll advise you to do so. Yeah, but this video is going to be about reacting to some of the preview trailers for this new season. I believe there are 3. I have those with me, so we are going to go and watch those and see if I can pick anything out that I can, see what is going to go on in the show and what to be, excited for or to expect or, just to watch it. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into the first preview trailer that was released for it. So we are going to do this in chronological order. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this first one.
決戦が近づいていた。ヴィラン信楽戸村を筆頭とする頂上解放戦線とヒーローたちとの全面戦争がついに始まる。遅れを取れば日本が終わってしまう。行くぞ、観念しろ、悪魔の手先よ。僕のヒーローアカデミア2022年秋放送開始。
All right, so that was the first preview. Nothing, heavy, I should say, was given as far as what's gonna go on. I did not know what any of those characters said up there. I cannot read Japanese. So, and for whatever reason, I could not hear the video playing, but that didn't really matter. I could just see what was going on, and from the looks of it, you saw heroes in some scenes. Then you saw the villains. You saw the doctor that was in the last season. You saw the bottom portion face of One for All. No, not One for All, but All for One. I always get those two mixed up. You saw him smiling, so he's gonna be a part of this somehow, even though he was locked up since his fight with All Might. So we don't know what's gonna go down with that. We also saw a body in some fluid, what it looks like. We can only assume that was Shigaraki, because that's where he was in the last season. Getting a essentially a power boost, essentially. Um, yeah, I think that was really about it. I think you saw some of the new heroes that we were introduced to in the first half of season 5, if I remember correctly. But yeah, but that was it. That was really it for that preview. So we're gonna go ahead and get on to the second one.
ついに始まる。
観念しろ、悪魔の手先よ。次はこっちが奪う番。一人たりとも逃がすな。
どこかの誰かを守る。じゃあ難しいなら今一番大事なものを心に据えな。エンデバー動いてるぞ。
悪いのはいつだってヒーローだ。そうだろ。ここまでやってきてほだされるようなミスはしない。
面白い。
しゃくな。いまいましいヒーローども蹂躙せよ。
これは出しちゃいけねえ。何を差し置いても。
All right, that was the second one. So a little bit more that really told us what was going on here. So we can see the heroes were readying up to infiltrate or just bust down the villains. As you can see, kind of like what they did in season 4. When we were introduced to the Yazuka, I believe it was overhaul, he ended up assuming command because of what he did to the old man. So they essentially raided them so they can stop the drugs going through Japan and all over the world, because I believe that's how far they went out. They was going worldwide, I believe. So yeah, they did that raid on them. So it looks like that's what they was doing here, performing a raid, or just completely wanting to shut them down. They want to stop whatever is going on. So essentially a war, which is what this season is covering, the Liberation Front war arc or something like that. So yeah, that totally makes sense. We saw again the new heroes, one in particular, the bunny girl. I'm gonna call her Miss Bunny. I don't remember what her name is, but I'm assuming she has some of the abilities of a bunny or a rabbit or a hare, whatever you want to call them. I do feel like that there is some slight differences between each of these species or the names for them. But anyway, yeah, we saw Shigaraki again at the end. He was still in the fluid. This time, he had on a mask. His eyes was glowing. Again, it looks like he was powering up, getting a power boost. So I guess he's just waiting for his time to come out. Either to be fully powered up, or he goes in to refuel himself, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, he just looks like he's just waiting for his opportunity to come out and do some damage. He saw Hawks. He saw who else you saw? I'm trying to think of the newer heroes. I cannot remember any, but yeah, that's essentially what that was. They were showing us that the heroes are gonna face down the villains. It's gonna be an all-out war. So yeah, we are gonna go ahead and get into the last preview trailer. I think this one is the longest one out of them all. So yep, let's go ahead and get into it and see if there's anything new. So let's go.
信楽戸村を筆頭とする頂上解放戦線とヒーローたちとの全面戦争がついに始まる。
最大戦力をもってこの事案に臨むこととする。現行制度、すなわちヒーローの殲滅。ホークスよ、俺は備えたぞ。
信楽を起こすな。あれはもうただの小悪党じゃねえ。
お前たちの積み重ねなど彼の寝覚めのひとなでで瓦解する。
これだけの規模の作戦だ。連携が重要になる。
あの日の雪辱を果たすんだよ俺が。
奴が街へ降りたら未曾有の大災害になる。敵に背を見せるヒーローになれと教わったことはございません。
コス着て外出りゃヒーローなんだ。
この世界に本物の英雄なんていやしねえ。
生きやすい世界に。
おめえらはヒーローなんかじゃねえ。俺が潰したれ。僕らも全力に。負けたままじゃいられねえんだよ。ヒーローは絶対に諦めねえ。
偽物は殺す。俺はステインの意志を全うするものだ。
邪魔です。
ヒーロー止めるんだ。もう否定するな。俺を。今ここから全てを壊す。
All right. I didn't mean to click out of that too early, but it's okay. It was at the end of the part anyway. So yeah, that showed a little bit more what was going on. You saw the heroes. So what it looked like was you had your, I guess you could say, quote unquote, main heroes or the veteran heroes. There are the ones that's starting the main assault or the front assault on the villains, and our freshly or newbies heroes, freshman heroes. They are part of a separate team. I don't know what their what's the word, goal is on this part or for this plan. They may be to infiltrate or the main ones to get in there and end whatever that's going to be ended. I don't know. But the reason why I say that is because what it was showing anyway, we saw, all the veteran heroes, packed all together, and I couldn't see any of the newer heroes from, the class, from class 1A or 1B with them. They was off in a separate area, and everything that they were showing when the heroes are fighting, class 1A or 1B are nowhere near them. They're not fighting together. So that got me thinking that the adult or veteran heroes are the frontal assault, while class 1A and 1B heroes, they got some other plan that they're doing. So I don't know who's going to be fighting who, because we do see the veteran heroes, they're the ones that's doing the main fighting and what it looks like. And the villains that we see fighting, Dabi and what's the girl name? Tomoko? I forget her name. I don't like her. I'll get into more of that when I do my Let's Talk Anime for the season review, season 5 review of this show. But yeah, she was fighting the multiplication dude. He was in there. I didn't see what's the guy, the magician dude. I didn't see him. If he did show up, I missed him by passing. But yeah, those were the main two I saw that was, in attack mode. So I don't know who are they fighting. They may be fighting the veteran heroes right now. Cause like I said, the class 1A and 1B, I didn't see them doing any fighting just yet. Most of the time they were just trying to get somewhere. Don't know where that is. So with that being said, that was it. That was all of the preview trailers for the new season of My Hero Academia. Looks pretty good to me. They didn't give too much of what's going on. It didn't give too little either. So I'm excited to watch it. As you saw, the show premiered October 1st. So as of today, it is October 12th. So 2 episodes had came out already. But if you know me and been around on this channel long enough, you know how I do these things. I wait till the show is fully done and then I just binge it. I'm not on that once a week episode thing anymore. I'm not living in the 90s anymore. I mean, those times were good, but we didn't have easy access to just watch shows when we felt like it though. And since we do, I'm not going to do the once a week episode thing unless it's, it's really good. Cause I think that's what the last season of My Hero Academia was. I just ended up, start watching it. And I just did other things to pass the time until those episodes came out. But this time I'm gonna wait till the whole thing come out, or at least a good amount, and watch maybe 2 or 3 episodes. So I could still have that, that buffer there to keep me going. But yeah, that'll be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It is good to be recording again. I want to be consistent. I really do. But, things outside of YouTube, y'all know what it is. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end it here, you guys. As always, if you enjoyed it, like, share, subscribe. Get this out there to all the nerds in the universe, multiverse, and alternate dimensions. And I will see you in the next one. The Immortal Nerd, signing off.